Hey Vince, who's your favorite YouTuber?
Chip K Plays.
Nice.
Try Hard Taxes.
Alrighty, Try Hard Taxes episode 2 for 2023. Now we went 3-2 last time, made a few tweaks to the deck. Hopefully that gives us an edge in the coming games. So Demolition Field has been replaced by Field of Ruin. Very similar effect, but people are saying there's probably some more percentage points to be gained by running Field of Ruin by forcing the shuffle. So we're going to give that a go. I've replaced the Haywire Mite in the main with a Relic of Progenitus in the main. I think Relic hits more decks than Haywire Mite does currently. And then that means we don't need to run Lion Sash in the main, which means we've freed up a main deck slot. So I've moved the Batterskull from the side into the main, which then frees up a sideboard slot that I have filled with a Ratchet Bomb just to give us an extra answer against Indomitable Creativity and other token style decks. It can also be ticked up to 1 or 2 to take out a large variety of threats, but it is ideally there to deal with tokens. And that's the deck list. Like I said, no major changes from last time. Now, before we get to the games, I'd just like to thank everybody. We've actually crossed 1,400 subs, so that's fantastic. Channel's still growing, and the Try Hard Taxes deck has been a popular draw for people, so I'm glad I could bring it back and everyone's enjoying it. And a very special thank you to my current supporters for helping me keep the channel alive. More information and links to support are down below. Now, let's get on with some games.
Round 1.
Round 1, we've lost the die roll, but we've got a cracker of a hand. Let's keep this one. Spirebluff Canal into a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Aether Vial's the perfect pickup. I'm going to lead Field of Ruin into Aether Vial. Pass it there. Opponent casts Consider in their main phase. Keeps the cards on top, plays the Spirebluff Canal. I think they're digging for lands. They swing in for 1, we're just going to take it. Down to 19, go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Horizon Canopy's not bad. Let's play Plains. Run out the Thalia. They cast Consider in response. Double Surveil. Ditch the Ragavan. Keep the other card on top, and Consider goes to the bin. Pass it there. Unholy Heat to take out our Thalia. Ditches Counterspell. Mishra's Bauble. Surveils again. Misty Rainforest. Cracks the Bauble looking at our top card. Swings in for 1. Well, we'll take it. They're down to 1 card in hand. Let's tick up Aether Vial. Let's play the Horizon Canopy they know about. And zero hesitation, Skyclave Apparition to take out their only threat. Cracks the Misty Rainforest, which does activate Delirium, but it doesn't matter. Dragon's Rage Channeler is gone, and we'll just pass the turn there. Expressive Iteration, exiles and plays a Misty Rainforest, and is just passing the turn there. Well, activate Aether Vial. And it cracks the Misty Rainforest. It's a snow-covered island. Okay, Petty Theft on the Aether Vial. Sounds good. Now Aether Vial's effect goes off. It remembers it had 2 counters on the battlefield. So Stoneforge Mystic, Sword of Fire and Ice, thank you.
I have a sword.
Go to my turn. Let's play Branchloft Pathway as a Boulderloft Pathway. Activate Stoneforge Mystic, put Sword of Fire and Ice into play. Equip our Skyclave Apparition. Go to combat. Swing in for 4. Shoot them for 2. And we'll draw a card. Eiganjo, not bad. And we'll pass it there. Ledger Shredder, Snow-Covered Island, and they're passing. Giver of Runes, not bad. Go to combat. Attack with both my creatures. They take it, shoot them for 2, draw a Solitude. Okay, don't mind if I do. Let's just play Blast Zone and pass the turn. Casts the Brazen Borrower. We will cast a Solitude, taking out the Ledger Shredder. And opponent scoops it up there. Very nice. All right, very clean win. All right, for game 2, we cut 2 Guardian of Faiths, 2 Aether Vials, and a Kaldra Compleat, and we bring in 2 Sanctifier en-Vecs, 2 Burrenton Forge-Tenders, and an additional Relic of Progenitus. Not going to keep this one, I don't think. Mulligan. Better, let's keep. Shadowspear goes away. Spirebluff Canal. Into Dragon's Rage Channeler. Into a Mishra's Bauble. Pass to me. They crack the Bauble looking at my top card. Brutal Cathar, so Field of Ruin, Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. Snow-Covered Island. Into another copy of Dragon's Rage Channeler. They swing in for 1, we're just going to take it. Go to my turn, Aether Vial ticking up, Plains, Aether Vial, go. So we kept 2 Aether Vials in our deck and we've drawn both of them. I am a god. Steam Vents, untapped. Ledger Shredder, yep. Mishra's Bauble, Surveils, Connives, Surveils. Keeps the card on top. Okay, looks at our top card. Just passes. Let's tick up both our Aether Vials and they can draw a card. Let's play Boulderloft Pathway, Brutal Cathar. Take out the Ledger Shredder. Yep, Unholy Heat's in response. Gets to do all the surveilling. Keeps the card on top. Well, we shall pass it there. Expressive Iteration. Exiles a Fiery Islet. Plays the Fiery Islet. Swings in for 8. We'll take it. Down to 11. Aether Vial. Yes. Run out Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Sword of Fire and Ice here. Yep. Casts an Unholy Heat on the Stoneforge. Go to my turn. Aether Vial, and Aether Vial both tick up. Skyclave Apparition is really, really good. So let's run that out. Take out the Ledger Shredder. Pass the turn there. Opponent casts Expressive Iteration. Another Expressive Iteration in the exile zone. Casts Expressive Iteration. Exiles a Flooded Strand. Plays it. Swings in for 6. Activate Aether Vial. Yes. Brutal Cathar into play. Target a Dragon's Rage Channeler. Just going to draw out an Unholy Heat. They crack the Flooded Strand. Steam Vents untapped. Yep. Lightning Bolt on the Brutal Cathar. I won't take away anything.
You killed them all.
Go to my turn. Aether Vials will stay where they are. Plains doesn't help, and that's the game. Scoop it up. Let's run it back. Let's go first. Mulligan. Keep this one. Throw back Flickerwisp. Let's lead Boulderloth Pathway into Giver of Runes. Pass the turn there. Spirebluff Canal into Dragon's Rage Channeler. Go to my turn. Horizon Canopy into Sanctifier en-Vec. Pass the turn there. No attacks. Misty Rainforest, they crack it. Go to Snow-Covered Island. Ledger Shredder. No attacks and passes. Eiganjo. Skyclave Apparition. Take out the Ledger Shredder.
Get over here!
Go to combat. Attack for 2. Take it down to 17, pass the turn there. Expressive Iteration. Bins a Spirebluff Canal, gets rid of an Expressive Iteration. Plays a Steam Vents untapped. No attacks, and passes. Let's run out Esper Sentinel. Lightning Bolt targeting the Giver of Runes. Okay, Giver of Runes, give Skyclave Apparition. Pro Red, play Blast Zone, run out Stoneforge Mystic. Just grab Sword of Fire and Ice here. Go to combat, swing in for 4, take it down to 11, pass the turn there. Snow-Covered Island. Engineered Explosives, X equals 1. Do you pay the additional 1? They do. Okay, they pass the turn there. Oh, backup Sanctifier is really nice. And opponent scoops it up there. Can't beat the Sword of Fire and Ice. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. I think they wanted to play the Engineered Explosives on 2, but they thought the Esper Sentinel tax worked like the Thalia tax, where you have to pay the extra 1 and that counts, but that's not how it works. So they couldn't get around the Sanctifier, but we had the backup Sanctifier anyway, and Sword of Fire and Ice is coming down as well. So really good game. On to the next one.
Round 2.
Round 2, we've won the die roll. Let's keep this hand. Opponent's mulligan to 6. We don't know what they're playing. I'm going to lead Eiganjo into an Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn there. Nurturing Peatland into a Birds of Paradise. Okay, so Yawgmoth. On my turn, Thalia isn't great in this matchup, I don't think. Let's play Temple Garden, pay 2 life, run out Relic of Progenitus, Giver of Runes, go to combat, attack for 1. They take it, pass the turn there. Twilight Mire, Wall of Roots, Young Wolf, Ignoble Hierarch. They have all the mana they want. Go to my turn. Solitude's nice. Horizon Canopy. Run out Brutal Cathar. Let's take out Wall of Roots. Go to combat. Attack with Esper Sentinel. No blocks from our opponent. Pass the turn there. Nurturing Peatland. Grist. Yep. May sacrifice a creature. Okay, sacrificing Young Wolf. Let's make them exile a card from their grave. Yep, they crack the Nurturing Peatland. And they take out my Giver of Runes. Let's go to my turn. Let's cast Solitude, getting rid of Thalia. Take out Young Wolf. Go to combat. Attack Grist, attack them. Pass the turn there. Verdant Catacombs. They crack it. Themselves a forest. Giralf's Messenger.
I have an important message for you.
It was pain!
Strangleroot Geist is pretty gross. No attacks and just passing. Well, let's make them exile a card from their graveyard. Go to my turn. Plains. Pretty happy just passing here. Transform the Brutal Cathar into Moonrage Brute. Cracks the Nurturing Peatland to draw. Windswept Heath. No attacks and passes. Let's make them exile. Go to my turn. Giver of Runes is nice, but I think I'll hold it. Let's just pass the turn there. Cracks the Windswept Heath. Gets a Dryad Arbor. Swings in with an Exalted Birds of Paradise. Plays another copy of Young Wolf. So I will now make them exile a card from their grave. Go to my turn. Skyclave Apparition is exactly what I was looking for. Skyclave enters, takes out Giralf's Messenger. Let's just pass the turn there. No attacks. Blooming Marsh tapped from our opponent. Swings for 1 Exalted in the air. We shall take it. Down to 13. Make them exile their Grist. Go to my turn. Aether Vial's pretty good. Let's run out the Aether Vial. Do I start attacking with the Moonrage Brute? Yeah, I think so. Swing in for 3. Blocks with a Young Wolf. First strike takes out the Young Wolf. Let's exile a card from their grave. Young Wolf gone. Awesome. Fantastic. Pass it there. Another copy of Young Wolf. Overgrown Tomb. Tapped. Swing in with Strangleroot Geist. Let's cast Solitude, exiling Giver of Runes. Take out the Strangleroot Geist. Go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Guardian of Faith is amazing. Let's go to combat. Attack with the 3/3. They take it. Pass the turn there. Ignoble Hierarch. Swinging in with the Young Wolf. So I could run out Guardian of Faith and just straight up block. I think that's the play. Block the Young Wolf. Relic. Target them in response to the Undying. Young Wolf gone away for good. Go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Flickerwisp is nice. Let's go to combat. Attack for 5. They take it down to 6. Pass the turn there. They swing in for 2. Exalted on the bird. Take it down to 11. Go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Skyclave's pretty good. Let's go to combat. Swing in for lethal. They got a block. Okay. Endurance enters. Shuffles in my graveyard. Activate Aether Vial. Skyclave Apparition. Take out the endurance. Alright. Crises averted. Trading off a Dryad Arbor for an Esper Sentinel. Going down to 1. I love it. Well, pass the turn there. Strangleroot Geist. Swinging in. Okay, I'll take 4. Let's exile a card from your graveyard. Go to my turn. Aether Vial will stay on 3. Cast Flickerwisp. Take out one of your blockers. And opponent scoops it up there. Very nice indeed. While the other relic comes in, I believe Sanctifiers come in. And is Teeg good? I think Teeg is very good actually, because he stops their X spells. So let's run out the Teegs. So Thalia is pretty laughable, and so is Esper Sentinel. And then we'll just cut 1 Aether Vial and keep the rest the same. Yeah, I like this. Let's keep. Burrenton Catacombs, they crack it. Forest. Birds of Paradise. So does this mean they've kept a Blood Moon hand? So Boulderloth Pathway, Relic of Progenitus, pass. Yavimaya, Grist. Okay, let's make them exile in response to the trigger. Get rid of that land. Chord of Calling goes away. Awesome. Go to my turn. Let's play Boulderloth Pathway. Pass the turn there. Grist ticking down. Well, let's make them exile. Chord of Calling. More tokens. Noble Hierarch. And they swing in for 2. Well, I'll take it. Dryad Arbor. And Young Wolf. Pretty gross. Go to my turn. Field of Ruin. Skyclave Apparition. Let's take out the Grist. Pass the turn there. Burrenton Catacombs. They crack it. Swamp. Chord of Calling. X equals 4. Yawgmoth.
This is the one thing we didn't want to happen.
Sacrifices Young Wolf. Puts a counter on the Skyclave. Sacrifices a creature, puts a counter on the Young Wolf. Sacrifices Young Wolf. Puts a counter on the Skyclave. Gets themselves a 3/3 token. Swings in for 2. We will take it. Go to my turn. Let's play Branchloft Pathway. Brutal Cathar. Let's take out the Illusion token. Pass the turn there. Burrenton Catacombs. Puts a -1/-1 counter on the Young Wolf. Casts Thoughtseize. No worries. Takes Sanctifier. Undying with the Yawgmoth. Putting a -1/-1 counter on my Brutal Cathar. Let's make him exile. Didn't choose the Young Wolf. Well, let's exile everybody's graveyards now. Backup Stoneforge is nice. Cracks the Verdant Catacombs. Gets themselves an Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Hapatra, Vizier of Poisons. Is this infinite? Yeah, so as long as they can pay life, they can put counters on stuff. Wall of Roots. Takes out my Brutal Cathar. Patra makes a snake with Death Touch. Swings in for 6. Gonna take it. Down to 10, go to my turn. Shadowspear is pretty good, but I'm not sure it's good enough. So what if I run out 2 Stoneforges, I've lost. If I flash in Guardian of Faith, they can just ping it down and we lose 2. So yeah, we're pretty much dead unless they make a mistake. Stoneforge Mystic, Batterskull, Stoneforge Mystic, Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn there. Young Wolf. Yawgmoth Payan, taking out a Stoneforge, I guess, making snakes. They take out both our Stoneforges. We are down to 3. All of the cards in our hand except Guardian of Faith are colorless, so we can't even Solitude and phase it out to gain some life. So I think we're dead here, but we'll see what our next card is if we're alive. Down to 1. Giraffe's Messenger. Yeah, they got it. I don't hate Ratchet Bomb. Maybe over a Flickerwisp? Let's go over 1 more vial. Run it back like that. Let's go first. Look, I love it because of the relic, but we're not going to do anything, so mulligan. Yeah, let's keep this one. Put back the second Sanctifier. Plains and pass. Forest into a Birds of Paradise. Passes to us. Let's play Boulderloth Pathway. Sanctifier en-Vec. Pass the turn there. Windswept Heath. They crack it. Overgrown Tomb. Untapped. Thoughtseize. Let's cast Solitude. They're all going to go, I guess. So ditch the Skyclave. Take out your Mana Dork. You get my Gaddock Teeg. Strangleroot Geist. No attacks and passes. Horizon Canopy. Let's just pass the turn there. No attacks. Beseju. Grist. Ticks up. top. Makes an insect. No attacks and passes. Let's crack Horizon Canopy to draw. Give River Runes is nice. Branchloft Pathway is nice. Let's cast Solitude, getting rid of Give River Runes. Take out Strangleroot Geist. Play Branchloft Pathway. Go to combat. Attack Grist. Pass it there. Nurturing Peatland. Shouldered. Yeah, that's a pain. Ticks up Grist. Patra is exiled. That's a good one to go. Take it down to 19. Skyclave off the top. Stoneforge Mystic. Hello, that's interesting. Run out Stoneforge Mystic. Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn there. Shoulder gains them 2. Ooh, Chord of Calling. X equals 4. There's Yorgs. Ooh, ticking down on Stoneforge. Gaining a bunch of life as well. Takes out Stoneforge. Creates an insect token. Come on, Skyclave off the top. Putting neg1 counters on stuff, I think. Yeah, drawing cards, gaining life. It's a pretty good engine for them. Aether Vial doesn't help. Let's run out Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn there. Wall of Roots, Strangleroot Geist, which I think is infinite draw, infinite life. So they pay 1 to put a neg1 counter on, say, Wall of Roots. Then they start this loop. They can draw as many cards as they want, and they gain as much life as they want. So that's the game for us, unfortunately. We'll scoop it up. All right, they got us in this one.
Round 3.
Round 3, we have lost the die roll. Let's keep this hand. Cavern of Souls. Naming, Goblin. Gross. Into an Aether Vial. Go to my turn. Plains into Give River Runes. Pass the turn there. Ticking up their Aether Vial. Mountain. Mog War Marshal. Makes Goblin token. Go to my turn. Stoneforge. Sure. Plains. Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Kaldra here. Pass the turn. No attacks. They activate Aether Vial. Skirk Prospector. Okay. Sacrifices to make mana. Get a Goblin token. Lets the mana go. Aether Vial. Ticking up to 2. Cavern of Souls. Name's Goblin. Goblin Matron. Tutors up. Rundvelt Hordemaster. Okay. Well, let's go to blocks. Block. Activates Aether Vial. Rundvelt Hordemaster enters, and we will Solitude it away, getting rid of our Brutal Cathar. Alright, they sacrifice it for mana, sacrifice the other creature for mana, we eat the Skirk Prospector and they lose all their mana. Go to my turn. A lot of lands. Let's play Temple Garden tapped, activate Stoneforge, Kaldra into play, go to combat, attack for 5. They take it, down to 15, and we'll just pass the turn there. Aether Vial, ticking up to 3. Opponent swings in, no blocks from us. Take it down to 17. Earwig Squad. Earwig Squad enters the battlefield if its prior cost was paid. Search target opponent's library for 3 cards and exile them, then that player shuffles. Okay, it's a 5/3 though, so pretty nasty. What 3 cards do you get, opponent?
Fair enough.
All my other equipment. Okay, Aether Vial, not great. Play Horizon Canopy and crack it. Esper Sentinel, not bad. Let's run out Aether Vial. Esper Sentinel, go to combat, attack for 5. They take it down to 10. Pass the turn there. In the end step, they activate Aether Vial. Goblin Matron, okay. Could be potentially looking at a game loss here. Sling Gang Lieutenant, not good. It's a lot of damage. Aether Vial taken up to 4. Rundvelt Hordemaster, Mog Fanatic, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they can deal 9 damage just with the Sling Gang Lieutenant. Okay, so block here. Do I block another one? Suppose just in case. Block this one. Give Stoneforge Mystic Pro Black. All right, we take it down to 13. Go to my turn. Something good off the top, please. Saga's not bad, so we can't attack. Let's play Urza's Saga and pass. Opponent activates Aether Vial. Sling Gang Lieutenant. Bunch of goblins. Mog War Marshal.
That's annoying.
Oh, we might just be straight up dead now. All right, so we're down to 10. Okay, let's just see how the cookie crumbles. We're pretty dead. They didn't attack. Okay, go to my turn. Aether Vial, ticking up. Another land. I wish they would just go away. Play Horizon Canopy, draw a card. Esper Sentinel, no help, so we'll pass. Aether Vial staying on 4. Hope they don't draw a land. Goes to combat. Okay, big swings here. Let's make our token. It's a 3/3. Let's go to blockers. Block here, block here, block here, block here. Still probably dead. All right, let's see what happens. Ooh, munitions experts, not good. Down to 3. They have enough to sacrifice. Scoop it up. Ratchet bombs come in this matchup. Sanctifier en-Vecs come in. Burringtons are good as well. Do I want anything else? Probably not. Haywire Mite might be good. Gain a little bit of life. But no, I think we're good. I think Thalia's go away here. I don't think the Esper Sentinels are great either. Is Relic helpful? Probably not. So what if we do just bring in a couple of Haywire Mites as some life gain and we'll ditch one more Aether Vial? Run it back like that. Let's go first. Sure, let's keep this one. Opponent mulligan down to 5. We lead Plains into Give River Runes, and we will just pass the turn there. Arid Mesa, They crack it, get a mountain, Aether Vial. Go to my turn, Plains, Stoneforge Mystic. Let's grab Kaldra. Pass the turn there. Aether Vial ticking up to 1. Auntie's Hovel with nothing to reveal. Okay. Go to my turn. Let's run out Blast Zone, Shadowspear, activate Stoneforge Mystic, put Kaldra into play, go to combat, attack for 5, take it down to 14, pass the turn there. Rundvolt Hordemaster, opponent passes, play Horizon Canopy, let's equip Shadowspear to the germ, go to combat, attack for 6, they take it, up to 26, pass the turn there. Oh, activates Aether Vial, Munitions Expert. Okay, on the Giver of Runes. Let's give Stoneforge Mystic Pro Red. Aether Vial's ticking up, plays and cracks a Bloodstained Mire. Mountain, Goblin Matron for another Goblin Matron. Just looking for a run of blockers. Gonna swing in for 2. Well, I'll take it. Go to my turn. Solitude's pretty nice. Let's go to combat. Swing in for 6. And it activates Aether Vial number 1. And in response, Blast Zone. Okay. This does get rid of our Shadowspear, but it does limit their combo potential.
Yeah, sounds like a fair swap to me.
Goblin Matron enters. Tutors up a Goblin. Sling Scourger. Okay, they go down to 2. I'm happy to pass it there. Sting Scouger, I guess. Targeting the germ. Yep, swings in for a bunch. Let's just take it. They pass to me. Aether Vial's interesting, but not essential right now. Yeah, I think it's just Flickerwisp pass. Get myself my Kaldra back. Pass the turn there. All right, they crack Bloodstained Mire down to 1. It's Blood Crypt tapped. Do you pay the echo cost? No, they don't. All right, they get to exile the top card of their library. Mog War Marshal, they can cast it this turn if they like. Frog Tosser Banneret. Okay. And opponent scoops it up there. Very nice. Pretty happy with that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need or want. Yeah, run it back. I'm not even sure if they have the combo. It'd be pretty easy for them to slot it in. Man, I love this hand, but that is unkeepable. Mulligan. Probably not. Yeah, that'll do. Keep. Throwback Plains and Horizon Canopy. Cavern of Souls. Naming Goblin. Into an Aether Vial. Go to my turn. Opponent also mulliganed a lot. Let's play Plains Haywire Mite. Pass. If we can take out that Aether Vial, maybe it'd be worth it. They did mulligan down to 5. Opponent's stuck on 1 land. Well, it's not really much of a decision. Let's play Branchloft Pathway. Target the Aether Vial. Suppose we could have attacked first. So inefficient. All right, pass the turn there. Hope they whiff on the land for 1 more turn. Start running down Stoneforges galore. They do have the other land. They do reveal a Horde Master. Okay, go to my turn. There's a Saga, Stoneforge Mystic. Use its ability. Could just grab Shadowspear and make some big tokens, I guess. But I think Kaldra is the way to go. Grab Kaldra. Prismatic Vista. Man, they're really drawing lands. Tarfire on the Stoneforge. No worries. Swings in for 1. We shall take it. Go to my turn. Field of Ruin. I think I like making tokens here. So we'll just pass. Auntie's Hovel. Goblin Matron is revealed. They play the Goblin Matron. What do they tutor up? Goblin Ringleader. Okay. No attacks. Let's activate Urza's Saga. Make a construct. Go to my turn. Tap Urza's Saga for mana. Grab Shadowspear. Run out Stoneforge Mystic. Grab Batterskull, equip Stoneforge with the Shadowspear, pass the turn there. Munitions Expert, yep, takes out the Stoneforge, sure. Sting Scouger takes out the Construct. Oh, this is not good. They swing in for 3, we're just going to take it. Go to my turn. Let's run out Stoneforge Mystic. Grab the Sword of Fire and Ice. Pass the turn there. Sting Scouger. They don't pay the echo. They get to exile the top card of their library, and if it's a goblin, they can play it. Aether Vial. Skirk Prospector. Sacrifices Munitions Expert, gets to reveal the top card. Auntie's Hovel, not a goblin. Goblin Matron is sacrificed, reveals Mog War Marshal. Okay, Mog War Marshal sacrifices the Mog War Marshal. Make another mana. What do they reveal? Bloodstained Mire. Okay, reveals an Arid Mesa off a goblin token. Goblin Ringleader, hoping to dodge a Munitions Expert. We did not. Munitions Expert takes out the Stoneforge. That is a shame. They swing in for 4. Fortunately, this Burrenton should probably stump them for a bit. Go to my turn. So I think the correct play is Forge-Tender. Equip to the Forge-Tender. Pass the turn there. Mog War Marshal. Sacrifices. Exiles. Mog War Marshal. Man, that is the ultimate ramp. Exiles Goblin Ringleader. Alright, runs out the Mog War Marshal. Exiles a Bloodstained Mire. Battlecry Goblin might just end us here, actually. Interesting. Yep, Battlecry Goblin. Okay, they pump the team. So what is this? Is this 5, 8? That is indeed lethal. Let's block here. Okay, unfortunately, yeah, still lethal. They got us. Scoop it up. Oh! Oh, damn. They just drew removal after removal after removal for those Stoneforge Mystics. We never actually got anything a Stoneforge Mystic tutored down. Damn. Ah, well.
Round 4.
Round 4, we have lost the die roll. We can keep this one. Windswept Heath. They crack the Windswept Heath. Hallowed Fountain. Untapped. Esper Sentinel. Okay, so hammer time, I guess. Let's play Boulderloth Pathway. Pass the turn there. Urza Saga, yep. Springleaf Drum. Stoneforge Mystic. Tutors up. Kaldra Compleat. Okay, go to my turn. I think it's Urza's Saga. Aether Vial. Pay the 1 to prevent the Esper Sentinel doing its thing. Then Solitude ditching Guardian of Faith. Take out the Stoneforge. Urza's Saga ticking up. Hopefully they don't have the other land. Have to tap the Esper Sentinel. Nope, they have another Urza's Saga. That's even worse. Sagada's Aid. Nothing and passes. Aether Vial ticking up. Thalia, not great. Needed a white land there, I guess. Field of Ruin, go to the end step. Yep, opponent's making a construct, so we waited to do this until the end step, so they couldn't protect the Urza Saga. Let's grab a plains. Pass the turn there. Urza Saga ticking up. Esper Sentinel swings in for 5. We're just going to take it. Go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Let's tap Urza Saga for mana. Opponent's making a construct. Let's activate Aether Vial. Thalia into play. Let's... There's nothing I really want because I'm going to blow it up. Grab nothing. Blast Zone.
See ya!
Alright. Take out a bunch of their artifacts, their Sagada's Aids, things like that. And just pass the turn there. Their Urza Saga's ticking up. They tap it to make a construct. Okay. What do they tutor up? Springleaf Drum. Swinging in for 8. Let's take it down to 7. Go to my turn. White spell off the top, please. That's not a white spell. Did we just die? We can block 2 constructs. Take 4. Yeah. Urza Saga. Skyclave Apparition. Take out the Springleaf Drum. That does shrink the constructs. They're tapping it for mana, but I do have a Thalia in play, so their Blacksmith skill won't work. Okay, so I guess we pass the turn there, and I think Blacksmith skill also pumps, so we might have just lost anyway. They go to combat, swing in with everything. Well, we'll spread out our blockers. They hit us down to 4, and they get a token. Second Stoneforge and we'll scoop it up. All right, that wasn't good. We're going to bring in 2 Haywire Mites, 1 Ratchet Bomb, 2 Kataki War's Wage, and we're going to go down 1 Relic of Progenitus, 2 Guardian of Faith, and 2 Esper Sentinels. Let's play first. Let's keep this hand. Opponent mulligans to 5. Plains, Aether Vial, pass the turn there. Windswept Heath, they crack it, get a Temple Garden untapped, Sagada's Aid. So Temple Garden tells me they're running their own Haywire Mites as well. Let's go to my turn. Aether Vial, ticking up. Solitude's pretty great. Let's run out Urza Saga, pass the turn there. Inkmoth Nexus, Springleaf Drum, Ornithopter, and they're passing. Let's activate Aether Vial. Yes. Put Giver of Runes into play. Go to my turn. Aether Vial, ticking up. Second Solitude. Urza Saga ticking up. Let's run out the Plains. Pass the turn there. Windswept Heath, they crack it. Get a Plains. Animate the Inkmoth. Swings in with the Inkmoth. Probably should have played Field of Ruin, thinking about it. Okay, no blocks. Colossus Hammer. Solitude, ditching Brutal Cathar, target the Inkmoth. Wow, I'm really surprised that worked. Now we still have a massive Ornithopter to deal with, but at least it doesn't have flying. Let's make a construct. Go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Let's make another construct. Shadowspear, I think it's Shadowspear. Run out Field of Ruin, pass the turn there, I guess. Their own Urza Saga, well, we have the answer on the field. No attacks and passes. Let's not tick up the Aether Vial here. Ratchet Bomb. I kind of like it. Ticking it up to 1 takes out the Springleaf from Sagada's Aid. Keeping it on 0 takes out all their constructs. Okay, Ratchet Bomb. Pass the turn there. Urza Saga ticking up Plains. And it activates the Urza Saga. Makes a construct. Swings in for 10. Block. Give my construct protection from colorless. March of Otherworldly Light on my Giver of Runes. Okay, protection from colorless. Cool. Go to my turn. Aether Vial staying on 3. Horizon Canopy. Let's take out the Urza Saga. Get ourselves a Plains. Run out Thalia. Go to combat. Attack for 10. Pass the turn there. Opponent goes to combat. Can't really swing here, I don't think. All right. Yeah, I'll take 10. And opponent scoops it up there. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, bring back in the Guardians, I think. Run it back like that. Oh, love it. Can't keep it. All right, let's mulligan. We're hoping for 2 lands and a Kataki. Yeah? Okay, let's keep. Would certainly love if Kaldra or Batterskull were a white card, but we'll keep. Let's throw away Kaldra. Marsh Flats, they crack it. Hallowed Fountain, untapped. Sagada's Aid. Okay, go to my turn. Plains, Haywire Mite. Pass. Inkmoth Nexus. Stoneforge. Okay. Gets a Colossus Hammer. Go to my turn. Temple Garden, pay 2 life. Pass the turn there. We can't play the Kataki here because we want to keep Haywire Mite and Solitude open. So pass. Urza's Saga. Okay. Swinging in with Stoneforge. Sure, we'll just take it. Colossus Hammer. So let's target the Sagada's Aid. Make it go away. Blacksmith Skill.
I didn't want to do this.
Solitude, ditching Kataki. There goes our sideboard plan. All right, let's take out Stoneforge Mystic. All right, we survived their first attempt. Go to my turn. Field of Ruin's pretty great. Play that. Target the Urza Saga, I think. Yeah, okay. We'll just resign that we're dead to another hammer. Pass it there. Marsh Flats. No attacks. Okay, go to my turn. Solitude's cool, but not this turn. I want to play Urza Saga, but I think it's Plains here. I mean, let's play Urza Saga, and then if they don't draw the hammer next turn, we can play Plains and hold up Solitude if we need it. Pass the turn there. They crack the Marsh Flats. Temple Garden, tapped. Okay. Another land, not good. Gets a Plains. Pithing Needle, sure. Name's Urza Saga, no worries. Pure Steel Paladin, okay. So we're dead, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, scoop it up.
Round 5.
Alrighty, final round, we've won the die roll, let's go first. Yeah, let's keep this hand. Opponents revealed a Gigantha. Let's play Boulderloth Pathway, run out Aether Vial, pass the turn there. Spirebluff Canal, into Soulscar Mage. Go to my turn. Aether Vial ticking up. Urza's Saga, pass the turn there. Mishra's Bauble, cracks it, looking at their top card, deciding if they want to fetch or not. Plays an Arid Misar. Swings in for 2, just gonna take it, down to 18. Activate Aether Vial, Giver of Runes into play. Go to my turn. Opponent's gonna draw, we're gonna tick up our Aether Vial. Play out Boulderloth Pathway. Guardian of Faith's actually a pretty good pickup here. Pass the turn there. Unholy Heat. Okay, takes out the Giver. Cracks the Arid Misar. Gets Sacred Foundry. Goes to combat, swings in for 1. No blocks from us. Activate Aether Vial. Stoneforge Mystic into play. Sword of Fire and Ice or Batterskull? Let's grab Sword of Fire and Ice. Let's tick up our Aether Vial. Oh, we drew the Batterskull. Awesome.
That's good. You're lucky.
Let's tap Urza's Saga for mana. Grab Shadowspear. Temple Garden. Yes, I'd like to pay 2 life. Activate Stoneforge Mystic. Kaldra Compleat into play. Equip Shadowspear to it. Go to combat and attack for 6. Lightning Bolt. Targeting the Germ. Okay, put negative counters on it. Still gonna hit. They crack the Arid Misar. Steam Vents. Tap. Yep, I gained 3. That's more than enough for me. Pass the turn there. Arid Misar. They crack it. Get a mountain. Underworld Breach. Okay. Lightning Bolt. Targeting the Germ. Activate Aether Vial. Yes. Guardian of Faith. Let's target both my creatures. Oh, we're getting markers on our creatures. And opponent scoops it up there. Very nice. Look at that, guys. They fixed Guardian of Faith. It puts markers on what we've selected. All right, that worked well. All right, Haywire Mites in. Sanctifier en-Vec's in. Burrenton Forge-Tenders in. I do like Relic, but I'm not sure it's good enough. So it's a prowessy list, so Flickerwisp goes away. Let's cut Relic. 2 more cuts to make. Is it the Aether Vials? Let's cut 1 Aether Vial. Probably cut Kaldra? Yeah, run it back like that. Okay, deck, show me something good. I've had a bad day. Yeah, keep. Steam Vents, untapped, and the opponent passes. Plains is a ripper of a draw. Plains, Esper Sentinel. Opponent Lightning Bolts, giving us a card. Skyclave's great. Sacred Foundry, untapped. Sprite Dragon, yep. Mishra's Bauble, cracks the bauble. Looks at our top card. Swings in for 2. I will take it. Down to 18. Go to my turn. They draw off Bauble. We hit a Giver of Runes. Horizon Canopy. Run out Giver. Run out Esper Sentinel. Pass the turn there. They play and crack an Arid Misar. Get a Mountain. Prismatic Ending. Targeting the Esper Sentinel. Do you pay the 1? They do. Okay. Unholy Heat takes out the Giver of Runes. They swing in for 4. We're just going to take it. Down to 13. Go to my turn. Urza's Saga. Skyclave Apparition is going to take out the Sprite Dragon. We're doing Skyclave over Brutal Cathar because Skyclave will give back a token and Brutal Cathar will take away the token. So we'll pass it there. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Expressive Iteration. Bins a Soulscar Mage. What goes to exile? Land? That's the worst thing it could have been. But they're passing. Boulderloth Pathway. Could run out Aether Vial here pretty freely. Yeah, let's do it. Run out Aether Vial. Pass the turn there. No attacks. They crack the Arid Misar. Steam Vents. Tapped. Okay. Expressive Iteration. What do they exile? Monastery Swiftspear, which they cast. Swings in for 3. Okay, well, we'll just take it. Down to 9. Let's make a construct here. Aether Vial ticking up. What do we draw? A land. then I don't think it's too greedy to run out as a Saga token, grab ourselves a Shadowspear, play a Horizon Canopy, equip to the construct. We are down to 6. Go to combat, swing in for 5. No blocks, activate Aether Vial, Haywire Mite into play, hit them for 6, back up to a comfortable 12 life, they're down to 8.
I feel better already.
Pass the turn there. Lava Dart targets my face. This is the Surveil. Is this for the Surveil? It must be. Alright, we're down to 11. They've been to Dragon's Rage Channeler. Underworld Breach. Well, that's probably the worst thing they could have drawn. Okay. Prismatic Ending takes out the untapped construct. Okay. Ditches a Torpor Orb. Perhaps they just want to get rid of all our blockers. Lava Dart takes out Haywire Mite. All right. So we're going to gain 2 life though. Back up to 13. But could we just be dead to the super prowess with Mishra's Baubles? Well, I guess we're going to find out. They cast Mishra's Bauble once. They've got to be careful how they do this though, don't they? Because they'll lose Delirium. So they can gain a prowess, but they might lose 2 damage from the Dragon's Rage Channeler. Okay, another Mishra's Bauble. Unholy Heat takes out my construct, goes to combat, swings in like that. How odd. Block. Maybe they have enough burn to deal with it. Maybe they just didn't want me to gain life, but I think gaining 7 life by blocking is better than the alternative. Bauble. So they're going to draw a bunch of cards, I guess. Looks at our top card. Man, I'd love it to be a Solitude. Bauble, bins Soulscar Mage, sacrifices the Underworld Breach. Let's go to our turn. So they're drawing 3 cards. Aether Vial is ticking up. Plains is interesting. Batterskull. They crack the Bauble, looking at our top card. Living Weapon happens. Pass the turn there. They've drawn so many cards, we're pretty much guaranteed to be dead. Wooded Foothills. Yep, cracks it. Dragon's Rage is now a 3/3. Another copy of Monastery Swiftspear. 1 Lightning Bolt. Yep. Scoop it up. Is this the matchup Damping Sphere was made for? I think so. Let's bring in Damping Sphere, cut another Aether Vial. I'm going to cut 1 Guardian of Faith, run it back like that. Mulligan, keep, throwback Guardian, Horizon Canopy, Esper Sentinel, pass, Wooded Foothills. They pass. Solitude's pretty great. Urza's Saga. Damping Sphere. They crack the Wooded Foothills. Get a Steam Vents. Tapped. Swing in for 1. Pass the turn there. Mountain. Unholy Heat. Do you pay the 1? They sure do. Go to my turn. Another copy of Urza's Saga. Temple Garden. Pay 2 life. Let's just pass the turn here. Mishra's Bauble. Yep. Cracks it. Looking at their top card. Deciding if they want to fetch or not. Plays the Scalding Tarn. Passes. Make a construct. They lightning bolt it. Awesome. Go to my turn, they draw a card, crack the Scalding Tarn in response, get a Sacred Foundry, untapped. Okay, make construct, grab Haywire Mite, play Urza's Saga. Pass the turn there. Casting Bolt on my construct. Okay, Expressive Iteration, exiles a Scalding Tarn, plays the Scalding Tarn, cracks the Scalding Tarn. It's a mountain, Dragon's Rage Channeler, sure. Go to my turn. Well, now I think we can play the Boulderloth Pathway pretty safely. Pass the turn there. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Mishra's Bauble. So the next spell costs 2 more to cast. So unless they have a land, they're not casting any more spells, I guess. Unless it's not the Mishra's Bauble, I guess. Has to swing in. I guess we take it. Go to the end step. Let's make a construct. Go to my turn. Field of Ruin's pretty great. Let's make a construct. Shadowspear. So if they have an Unholy Heat, they can hit the construct before it can attack. Interesting. Urza's Saga. Let's try and equip to the construct. Resolves. Go to combat. Attack for 6. Cracking the Bauble, looking at our top card. Okay. We hit them for 6. Back up to 16. Awesome. Well, we shall just pass the turn. Prismatic Ending on the Damping Sphere. Okay, let's let it happen. Mishra's Bauble. Okay. Is keeping the cards on top. Interesting. Swinging for 6, just going to take it. Monastery Swiftspear post-combat. Cracks the Bauble looking at our top card. Go to my turn. They draw a card. Another land. Okay. Let's play Field of Ruin. Can I kill them? Potentially. Let's go to combat. Attack with everything. Unholy Heat on the construct. Okay. So they can do their surveil stuff. And then I'm going to make another construct. Cast Solitude, getting rid of Skyclave Apparition. Take out my own construct. I'm still gaining 6 life.
Magnificent.
Back up to 16. Opponent blocks 1 construct. In my second main, I will equip this construct with the Shadowspear and pass the turn there. Very close game. And opponent scoops it up there. Yes. All right. Not a complete and total loss. Alrighty, we scraped through with the skin of our teeth at 2-3, which was disappointing. So we lost to Goblins, we lost to Yawgmoth, and we lost to Hammer Time. Now, all 3 of these are decks that can kind of ignore our taxes because Hammer Time can end the game so quickly. A lot of the times their taxes aren't impactful enough. A turn 1 Esper Sentinel against Hammer Time doesn't matter when they've got a turn 2 win that kills you. We did draw a lot of lands as well. That happens. We're running a lot of utility lands, but unfortunately, sometimes they're just not quite good enough. We lost pretty hard to a lot of those. The main deck Relic felt pretty good. A lot of the time, it seems like we lost because we couldn't pitch enough white cards to our Solitude. Loved the Ratchet Bomb. Thought that was pretty great. But yeah, absolutely dominated Murktide. It was a close game, but we were able to beat the Underworld Breach Prowess list. Thank goodness. Damping Sphere definitely coming in handy in that matchup. But yeah, it's been a rough couple of games, unfortunately. So hopefully the statistics start to improve as we go on. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. And until next time, everybody, have fun.